The Miss World Head-to-Head Challenge has been a chance to get a greater look at our Miss World contestants. We've had great chats, a bunch of laughs, and met some very interesting special guests. Today, the ladies of Group 17 are all eager to earn their spot in the Miss World Final 40. I'm Frankie Chenna. We're here at the Sky Lounge at the Phoenix Island Resort, and this is the Miss World Head-to-Head Challenge. Today we have Turkey, Thailand, Lesotho, Myanmar, Serbia, and Philippines. Now, ladies, we are so close to the finale. Are you excited?
Yes!
A resounding yes from everyone. Well, that's probably a good sign that you're excited for the finale. And what are you looking forward to most on the final night?
The food, I think, that we get to eat after when everything's done.
Philippines is ready for the show to finish already.
I think the dance show for the final night, it is going to be so great.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the crowning.
The
to
crown.
see who finally gets to take that #1 spot.
And that is a perfect segue into this show because voting is now open and only one of you can earn an automatic spot in the Miss World Final 40. Here's how it will work. Each contestant will deliver an opening presentation. I'll catch up with Barney to learn more about the competition, and then it's time for the final question. Let's meet our first contestant of the day. It's Turkey.
Merhaba, this is Aslı Sümen. I'm 23 years old from Mersin, Turkey, and I'm proud to be representing my country in Miss World 2017. Turkey is a beautiful mix of culture with breathtaking landscape, streets filled with history, and wonderful people. It's a bridge between Europe and Asia, famous for its hospitality and, of course, delicious cuisine. I've always admired the diversity of my country and kindness of the people. That is why I'm so honored to be a Turkish contestant at such an exciting platform. I come from a large family who values respect and generosity. My mom and dad are living in Mersin, and I also have an older brother who is in the film industry in Ontario, Canada. I have graduated from Middle East Technical University, one of the most prestigious universities in my country. Even though I studied business administration, my heart was always in dancing, because dancing is a passion for me. I love being on the stage, making eye contact with the audience and trying to make them smile. I believe that every single person you meet in life has an impact on who you become. I am looking forward to share this Miss World experience with new friends coming from all across the world. And I'm so happy to have the chance to surround myself with young, driven, empowered and intelligent women, each representing the true beauty of their own culture. I cannot wait to start this journey with all of you. See you in Sanya.
Turkey, tell us some more about your love for dancing.
Okay, so I have been dancing for 4 years now, and I have been participating in a lot of competitions, shows, flash mobs, and I think this was a process for me to overcome my stage fright and falling in love with it, because I saw that I can make people laugh when I am dancing, and children are coming up to me and saying, "Oh, I want to be like you when I grow up." So I think this is a priceless feeling, and at the end of the day, I am doing something that I really love, and at the same time, even for a moment, I am putting a smile on other people's face, and I know that I am inspiration for someone.
Thank you so much, Turkey.
You're welcome.
Our next contestant is Thailand.
สวัสดีค่ะ My name is Patlada Kulapak Thanapat, representing the Land of Smiles, Thailand. My nickname is Milk. I graduated from the Faculty of Mass Communication at Siam University. I'm 24 years old. I love reading and sports. My job is a model, and in the future, I'd like to have opportunities to work with international designers and modeling agencies. The Kingdom of Thailand, with over 68 million people, is famous for beautiful places, exotic culture, and its people who are happy to welcome visitors with great hospitality and the warmest smiles. Beyond the beautiful smiles, there are lots of unfortunate children longing for help. I used to be one of those, but I chose to hold on to the love my aunt had for me and used my difficult childhood to push me to pursue my dream, which is to be a part of founding charity projects to help less fortunate children in Thailand. See you all at Miss World 2017.
Tell us more about your difficult childhood and how you overcame that experience.
Thank you, Frankie. มิวมาจากครอบครัวที่พ่อแม่แยกทางกันนะคะ แม่จากไปตั้งแต่เด็กก็เลยทำให้มิวมีปัญหาเรื่องความว้าเหวและความไม่มั่นคงแล้วก็มีหลายครั้งที่จะทำให้เข้าไปกับเขาเรียกสุ่มเสี่ยงกับสิ่งไม่ดีอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแต่ว่ามิวมีป้าที่คอยช่วยเหลือมิวมาค่ะทำให้กลายเป็นแรงบันดาลใจเพราะว่าความรักและความทุ่มเทของเขาทำให้มิวที่คิดจะตั้งใจเป็นคนดีตั้งใจเรียนและทำให้เขาภูมิใจค่ะแล้วก็อีกอย่างหนึ่งเมื่อมีโอกาสที่ยิ่งใหญ่แล้วมิวอยากจะเป็นแรงบันดาลใจให้กับเด็กๆทุกคนที่มีปัญหาเรื่องครอบครัวที่ไม่สมบูรณ์มิวอยากบอกพวกเขาว่าพวกเขาไม่ได้อยู่คนเดียวบนโลกใบนี้และทุกปัญหาของเขามีทางออกเสมอขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you, Thailand. Next, we meet Lesotho.
Hi, my name is Mpoy Mahao and I am representing the beautiful mountain kingdom of Lesotho. I am 20 years of age and I am currently pursuing my third year studies in development studies and political science at the National University of Lesotho. From a very young age, I've been instilled with principles of hard work, and as such, I believe in lending a helping hand to those who are in need. For the past few months, I've been engaged in a project called Hlokomela Banana. It is a project aimed at distributing sanitary pads to young girls and also empowering them and teaching them about menstrual hygiene. I believe that procrastination is the thief of time, and the twin killers of success are impatience and greed. Coming from Lesotho to China, I believe will be an amazing experience because I believe it is through the same experience that I will also learn about different cultures that we have all through around the world. And I'm very honored and happy to be at this event.
Lesotho, why do you want to study law?
I love making change. So with law, the best part is you think beyond the problems and you see the solutions. And it is through seeing the solutions that you actually get to make the change. And yet, the best part is you can actually make the change in a court of law or even in a corporate world. And secondly, I believe that law is a language, and I love language.
Thank you so much, Lesotho. After the break, we meet our next three contestants. Welcome back to the Miss World Head-to-Head Challenge. We have three more contestants to meet, and our next contestant is Myanmar.
A home to more than 100 diverse people, the land of festivals, the most authentic country in Southeast Asia with undiscovered nature, rich culture, tradition, and the glorious Asian kingdom. Minglawa Shin, my name is Ijo Kai, the winner of Miss Myanmar World 2017. Living in a country with hope and brighter future inspire me as a good citizen with full responsibility. My life is more meaningful and adventurous when I travel. Traveling leaves me speechless and turns me to a storyteller. I always love to share my experience to the world, the diversity of culture and the beauty of my country as a blogger, to see what I see, to feel like I feel. Welcome to the golden land of Myanmar. As my very first time in the global platform, I believe I can enhance everything on this incredible journey, not only for my people, but also for the world. Proudly representing Myanmar in the 67 Miss World 2017. See you all in China.
Myanmar, what is it like being a blogger?
Hi, Frankie. Becoming a blogger is like a dream come true for me. I found out the best way to enjoy my life, traveling. Yeah. Every places I visited is like make me feel like explorer and it's like finding new land for myself. And the best part is sharing my experience and happiness as the story, how beautiful the world is, the beauty of the nature and diversity of culture and tradition. With my people, we call them followers and my friends. Blogging is not easy job, it's a lot of hard work. and it's fun, but a lot of research. And of course, it's all full of surprises. Like I'm here vlogging for Miss World Hadua Challenge with you, Frankie.
Well, thank you so much, Myanmar. Our next contestant is Serbia.
I am Angelija Rogic, Miss World Serbia, a 23-year-old student at the Faculty of Pedagogy in Belgrade.
I come from Gorjani, a small village near Užice, a city in West Serbia. Near my home place there is a famous ecological mountain Zlatibor, full of amazing natural landscapes and traditional handcrafts. I'm playing professional national dance, folklore for many years, and with that collective I've been traveled around the world. With Miss Serbia title, I attend most prestigious ball in Vienna. I was also at the biggest fashion festival in Turkey, and I had many photo shootings and important charity works in Tunisia.
Big kiss from beautiful Serbia, from your Miss World, Angelija Rogic.
Why did you become a professional national dancer?
Hello. When I started to be a dancer when I was young, and my mom took me to the Ethno Dance Association for the beginners classes, and I so loved that, the steps, the music, the friendship with other children. I continued classes until today, and now all of them is my big family and support. And with the folklore dance, I have opportunity to travel around the world, to meet the new culture, to people and tradition, and I'm so proud of the many humanitarian activities for which I danced.
Thank you so much, Serbia. Our final contestant comes from the Philippines.
I once thought I had my life figured out. A bit of fun and games, adversities and adventures, trials and triumphs, until it gives you a challenge that you never expected to win. Growing up, I was always one of the boys. I wanted to be outside, I loved playing sports, and I played softball and rugby. Nowadays, things are very much still the same, but I like to think I'm a little bit more poised, a little bit more elegant, and I'm very excited to represent the Philippines in Miss World 2017. As a TV host, I've had the privilege of traveling around my country and immersing with the beauty of my people. With that, I've come to realize that more than the crown on my head and the smile that comes behind it is the heart that is asked of me, which makes this an incredible journey. This is the fight I am carrying, not with the burden of competition, but with the freedom that comes with my love for the motherland. My name is Laura Lehman, and I am your Miss World Philippines 2017.
Philippines, in your video you said when you were a kid that you were one of the boys.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that you would be at Miss World?
No, definitely not at all. I think it was the last thing on my mind. And maybe that's because when I was a little girl, you know, I never knew how to do makeup. I never wanted to wear heels because all the boys were shorter than me. I was an athlete and I wanted to become a doctor. So I think the world and the people that surrounded me didn't really believe in pageants, and they were victim to that stereotype of what pageants were. But I think all of that changed when Miss World actually came to the Philippines, because that's when people realized that, you know, being a Miss World wasn't about how beautiful you looked or how well you dressed. It was about using your beauty to do something good. And, you know, in the Philippines, when you put a beauty queen and a politician in the room, people listen to the beauty queen. So it's quite a big deal. And today, I know I'm not a doctor, but I like to think that all of us here are kind of like doctors in some way, because every day it's our job to make someone's life a little bit better than it was yesterday. So I couldn't be any prouder.
Thank you so much, Philippines. And there you have it, the opening presentations of Group 17. Remember, only one of these ladies can earn that spot in the Miss World Final 40, and there are 3 ways to vote. Liking the contestants' official Miss World Facebook page, voting for them on the Miss World website, or voting for them on their official MobStar accounts. The contestant with the most increase in votes, likes, and follows after this episode will advance directly to the Miss World Final 40. After the break, we give you a look at the Beauty with a Purpose skincare line. Welcome back. What happens when you combine beauty and helping those in need? A lot of good for a lot of people around the world. This was the thought behind Miss World's new Beauty with a Purpose skincare line. Let's learn more about it.
First created in 1971, Beauty with a Purpose is Julia Morley's legacy. It is firmly at the very heart of Miss World, the charity that has lasted over 45 years and has raised hundreds of millions of pounds for disadvantaged children worldwide.
The next step was to launch a product line that would raise funds to support all our special causes.
It is a skincare and makeup line that is all natural, vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free that Miss World is now launching. I'm happy to say that they are incredible products. All of them, you can feel your skin like seeping in the moisture, feeling cleansed, and just looking flawless and amazing all the time. Their proceeds go to benefit Beauty with a Purpose, so every purchase has a purpose.
If you would like to learn more, please visit our website at beautywithapurpose.com.
Welcome back, Barney.
Thanks, Frankie.
You're always bringing me these gorgeous guests. Who have you brought today?
Yeah, well, today I've brought Miss Satori Pond. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Satori Pond. I am the Chief Creative Officer of Destination Luxury, and I'm also known as a Creative Director.
And you've been working on the Beauty with a Purpose skincare range, right?
I have.
So how did that come about?
I've had the pleasure of being able to meet Julia, Miss Julia as we know her, in Los Angeles, and I met her with Michelle, and they had created this amazing beauty care line. So I came about by being the creative director of the shoot, and so it was an amazing opportunity, which I had so much fun, and I'm here now.
Yeah, and what does the skincare range mean to you? Because it's a lot more than skincare, right?
It really is, because when I had the pleasure of talking with Miss Julia, she explained the deeper meaning behind what the beauty care line is and what it represents. And when I got to know what the girls are doing all around the world, I was literally so moved and so touched by all the different things that they're doing, different people that they're touching, and I just was so inspired that I said I really, really wanted to be part of this and help her with the brand in any way I possibly could, get the message out there more. I literally was crying when I was with her, when I saw what some of these amazing girls are actually doing throughout the world.
So Tori, I know you also love fashion. What does it feel like to be at your first Miss World?
Oh my gosh, I can't, literally, it's such an overwhelming sensory overload of just beauty everywhere. And the girls are beautiful in their yoga wear all the way to their gowns. So I can't keep up with it because there's just so many beautiful girls and so many different designers that I'm like obsessed with. So I'm having the time of my life here.
Well, we're so glad to have you.
Thank you so much.
The ladies are going to try some of the products on, and after the break, they're going to answer the final question. Welcome back. It's time for the final question. Now, each of the contestants were given the question before the show. I'll read the question one more time, and you'll each have 30 seconds to answer. Best of luck. Cyberbullying is one of the greatest problems facing young people today. How would you help solve this? Philippines.
Well, I actually really like this question because I think it's a topic that all of us can relate to, because as beauty queens, we do get bashed online. There's a lot of negative comments, especially when the competition gets tough. So I think it's a question that we understand, but we also know that it's something that's very hard to avoid because sometimes we can't really control what other people say or what other people think. But I think the best thing we can do is use our platform and use our voices because the whole world is watching us. So whenever we see someone being bullied online, I think that we can't be passive bystanders. We have to do something about it. We have to point it out, and we have to remind them that trolls and bashers aren't allowed on our Facebook pages, and it's our job to just post things that are positive rather than negative or something that condemns other people. So.
Thank you, Philippines. Serbia.
Kao budući učitelj moram reći da ako roditelji primete da je njihovo dete ugroženo, pružamo puno podrške i razumevanja. Dete ne bi trebalo da odgovara na takve uvrede jer time doliva ulje na vatru i situaciju čini dosta gorom. Zlostavljanje preko interneta, nažalost, postaje veliki društveni problem u koji se moraju uključiti sve škole kako bismo to što brže rešili, jer, nažalost, ima posljedicu kod dece da izazove rizik od depresije, stresa i suicidnih misli.
Thank you, Serbia. Myanmar.
Yeah, cyberbullying is a big issue in social media, also happening in my country now. So I would like to do two things to help solving that problem. First, I like to create a campaign on social media. It's raising awareness between young people and their parents and teachers because they are very important to prevent their kids watch and what they are doing. So, and the second thing, I want to give a message to those young people. It is like respect each other and make friends, not bully. Thank you.
Thank you, Myanmar. Lesotho.
Thank you. I believe the best part about our generation is that we have technology at our disposal. So I would create an awareness campaign via all social media platforms available and possibly get those bullies. For them, we have to make them stop. We have to bring them to everyone to see. We have to make them understand the consequences of that bullying, which could lead to depression, which is a very, very bad thing. So we need to bring them up and make them aware that what they are doing is actually wrong. Thank you.
Thank you, Lesotho. Thailand.
Thank you ก็อันนี้เป็นประสบการณ์มิวเองนะคะที่เคยเจอก็ต้องบอกก่อนว่าต้องปรับที่ตัวเราเปิดใจให้กว้างแล้วก็ต้องทำความเข้าใจก่อนว่าเขาไม่ได้รู้จักเราดีพอแล้วก็เขาก็จะไม่รู้การกระทำของเราทั้งหมดซึ่งมิวอยากจะบอกว่าตัวมิวเองมิวไม่สนใจแล้วก็ไม่จมดิ่งกับเรื่องพวกนี้หรือว่าคำวิจารณ์แย่ๆแต่มิวนำคำวิจารณ์เหล่านี้มาเป็นแรงผลักดันแล้วก็พัฒนาตัวเองให้ดีขึ้นซึ่งมันก็ได้ผลมิวอยากจะบอกวัยรุ่นทุกคนนะคะว่าให้ลองนำวิธีนี้ไปใช้ดูเพราะว่าเราไม่สามารถห้ามคนอื่นได้แต่เราสามารถปรับทัศนคติของเราแล้วก็มองปัญหาของเราเองได้ค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you, Thailand. And finally, Turkey.
Thank you, Frankie. I believe this may not even sound like a real problem for lots of people because it is behind closed doors, but unfortunately it is very real, and I think especially for young minds. So my solution would be something like a huge billboard advertisement that is like a screenshot of a chat, which includes an obvious bullying, and underneath it will say in block letters, this is cyberbullying, or something like educate your children, because parents need to know what cyberbullying is and they should know how to monitor their children to protect them against it. So I chose something like this because I believe visuals have much more impact on people's minds.
Thank you, Turkey. Ladies, oh, wind or no wind, you did it. I noticed a lot of you had to like kind of pull your hair out of your faces, but you survived. You did it eloquently, you did it excellently, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, you must decide which of these ladies takes a spot in the Miss World Final 40, and you can do that by voting for them on our various platforms. The winner will be announced in a future episode. And you can stay up to date on all things Miss World on the Miss World website, missworld.com, and the official Miss World accounts on Facebook, Instagram, MobStar, Twitter, and YouTube. Our next episode features Wales, Vietnam, South Sudan, Zimbabwe, Belize, and Spain. Vote in our head-to-head challenge to have your favorite contestant advance to the Final 40. There are 3 ways to vote. Visit the Miss World website, on MobStar using their official MobStar account, or by liking their official Miss World Facebook page. The contestant with the most increase in votes, likes, and follows will advance directly to the Final 40.